Glad we're not seeing any of that over here, Carlo.
No, that's a good thing. We're going to talk about the other thing that was going on over top of the East Coast. How about the coastal flooding? We saw some pretty impressive videos of literally the ocean flowing like a river through several different neighborhoods right along the North Jersey coast, and especially down towards Atlantic City and the Central Jersey coast. The good news is that these coastal flood warnings have been allowed to expire in just the last couple minutes or so, and we have ourselves a pretty substantial northwest flow in the atmosphere. So the wind is coming out of the northwest, and that's pushing all of that water back off the shore, and that really is going to decrease the chance for any of those coastal flooding to really happen. But you know, yesterday they were dealing with the opposite. The wind was flowing onshore, gigantic waves, and look at this. Dewey Beach, Delaware, and Langley Air Force Base in Virginia saw gusts to 75 miles an hour. That is equivalent to a Category 1 hurricane if they were sustained winds. Cape Henry in Virginia saw wind gusts to 70 miles an hour, matched in Nantucket, and Atlantic City, New Jersey, 59 miles an hour. So yeah, it was crazy. And then you get into the pictures and just look at this. A huge amount of snow just piled outside. This little kid is having a blast and a half running through this snow. Actually, maybe not running, kind of more wading through the snow out there. So that's probably about halfway up through his waist. Driftomania in Maryland, though, how about that? That is a ridiculous snow drift coming off the top of that person's roof. Thankfully, in Las Vegas, we are dealing with just rainbows and beauty over top of the city. A couple little clouds up towards North Las Vegas, but 50 degrees and north winds about 14 miles an hour makes it feel a little tiny bit cooler than it actually is out there. 35 for Indian Springs, 34 in Tonopah, and 37 degrees for Good Springs. So there are some cooler spots out there, but Las Vegas is not going to be one of them. We're going to be up to 59 by noon. North winds will keep us a little cooler than we could possibly be. This atmosphere really wants to warm us up into the mid-60s, but those north winds are going to fight us down into the low 60s as we go throughout the rest of the day. Upper 50s pretty much by about 5 o'clock. Then the clouds start to filter on in. But that said, go for a hike. It's going to be beautiful out there. Tons of sun going down into the mountains, down into the canyons, and up into the mountains. It will be nice. Cold up in the mountains, but the canyons will be beautiful. Futurecast does show, not a whole lot going on by 1 o'clock. Some sunshine really starts to diminish as we get towards 7 p.m. Of course, the sun's going down, but we're going to start to see that cloud cover start to push in. Those clouds will stick around all the way through the night tonight into tomorrow morning, but then they really clear on out. This is as high pressure is building in from the south and west, and that is really going to dominate our weather for the next several days. How about temperature-wise? 60 for areas around the valley, 61 for Las Vegas. 59 as we get towards Tuesday, then 62 degrees on Wednesday, 65 for Thursday. So yeah, temperatures are going to continue to warm up as we have high pressure really dominating for the rest of the week.